So the homos peaked down. Aaron Mack became a sophomore year in college to about 23-year-old before becoming a prude. Um, Seeing this young college dude, Greg Fils-Aimé, reference hookups in a pandemic made Aaron Mack wonder if there was a pandemic during his thought days, what might have he done? He probably would have stopped dotting around, respected the rules of the pandemic, and unapologetically indulged in a lot of porn back then. During the height of your sexual exploration days, if a COVID-19 type of year long pandemic occurred, what might have you done? In reactions of the terms of your sexual exploration, what would you recommend for the people at this sexual peak to be most safe? Is this an abstinence? Is this an abstinence only? Is the only way? Dan Savage mentioned Dick Zombie dudes who still hook up in parks even in the pandemic. Okay, so pandemic is happening. I'll be transparent a little bit. It's a little hard for a brother that's single and I'm by myself 99% of the time. Um, I mean, if it was a pandemic back then, I I I I really don't know what to recommend because I'm still for myself trying to process having to be stuck in the house, only going to work, only going to the store, going to grocery shopping. Ain't no more clubs for me to go to. Ain't no more bars for me to go to see some big booties and nice shapes, that I like and whatnot, because I like to stare from far, have my little tequila, be like, oh, all right, But for me, for a brother that has needs, it is a little difficult when you don't know how long this shutdown is going to be. I would say be selective with who you deal with during this pandemic. And be protective. Make sure you wear your mask. I would say if you're going to have sexual connections, make sure you have your mask, unless you really trust this person. Now, because I have some people that I know that ain't dealing. They ain't playing that. They in their health field and they staying in their lane. But then some motherfuckers that be like, I'm going to a party. I'll be like, to get corona with 23, 30 more people. Like, okay, you do what you do, but I'm not gonna fuck with you. I already got health issues already, so I don't need you bringing Rona to the house. Period. Heavy on the eye. Yeah. With that being said, I would tell everybody, especially if you're a single person who got their own place like me, yeah, it's hard because you don't get the interactions with people, but be selective. Just don't be fucking and fooling around with just anybody, and that's with just anything. Okay. Now, Yuri, you got a lot of shit to say. Your face all scrunched up like you ready just to pop off. Now, what's going on?
I mean, I just wouldn't take your advice. That's all. But I mean, that's you. But
a single man got some needs. No,
we all have needs. But I'm gonna talk about my whole days. My whole days was real simple. All I was sucking dick them days. So
come on.
My whole days was all about sucking dick. So I think I'll be just fine with a glory hole. Bitch, all you do is stick your dick there. You're not coughing, you're not breathing on me, and there's a condom on that dick. So period. I'll be just fine. Just fine. We're gonna sanitize these hands and all that. Bust baby.
Oh God, I'm done.
Get the hell on. Glory hole.
I disinfect people while they're at the door. All you gotta do is disinfect their ass.
Lysol the doorknob. Go into the closet. There's a hole right there. Put his shit through it. Put the condom on. Sanitize your hands. Get to it. If you want to do this at your house, Get your old sheet, put a hole in it. Put it at like maybe a spare bathroom door. Come on in, baby. Hold on. Don't come in until I get on the other side of the sheet. I'm gonna tell you when to come in.
I'm gonna text your phone.
Troy, you don't know how many spots at my house there was a glory hole that you bought past.
He had that motherfucker hidden.
Oh God. Talented. I was gonna say that. Very hitting. Talented. Got it. Ooh, that was good.
They love the clown. Orlando, tell me what you think. What's on that mind?
I mean, hoes are gonna be hoes. And like Nicki Minaj said, let that hoe. I don't think the pandemic is stopping anybody from being a hoe. I don't think so. I think it's increasing more because.
So that make me a hoe? No, I'm just gonna go ahead.
Only a hit dog on holler.
No, I think it's stopping anybody. Like, I watch so many pornos where they'll have like these porn stars will have masks on and still fucking. So I'm like, hoes gonna be hoes. So a pandemic is stopping nobody.
You talking about the OnlyFans? That's what you saw. You saw the OnlyFans,
the
right?
OnlyFans.
Those are amateurs out there in the streets, right?
The mask for mask. When you wear a mask, they have a mask, and you run around.
That's just decoration. That's all it is. You ain't protected from no corona if you just got a mask on your face. You need to have a whole latex suit on. A whole latex suit. Does that make it safe? You put a latex suit, I put a latex suit. Does that make you safe if you spray the suit down? Oh, sorry.
That's like the American Horror Story. Just be all latex, huh?
I mean, you could spray some sanitizer on the latex.
You have a hole in the mouth area.
That's it. You got a hole right there and a hole right there. Stay sanitized.
Oh, no, that's
so Izzy, what you thinking?
Okay, all right. Well, you're gonna do what you want to do anyway. People don't listen. So I think for those who want to listen and possibly be safe, I don't think abstinence is the way. Because how many people can really go abstinence for real? I'm just saying. You got needs, and there's only so much. I'm just saying, there's only so much a vibrator, any kind of toys or stimulations or anything you could use before your body say, "I need a real touch." You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the safest way to start is possibly doing some maybe video chatting. Snapchat me that pussy. But I don't know if that's like, but that's just got that from the song, remember? But anyway,
I don't think you really been living through this pandemic.
Let me finish.
I don't think you have.
You let me finish.
How is a video chat working?
You didn't let me finish. I said this information is for those people who want to be safe in a different way. I'm just saying some people are going to do what they want to do, but some people really want to know. We got the question, so I'm trying to give them the info. I didn't get to what I was doing. I was going to let me finish because I was going to say I don't do the video chat.
Go ahead.
But don't do the video chat because we don't want nobody put my business in the street. You hear me? Like, I know who I am and what I got going on, and I know it's good, but I don't need the whole world to see it. And I ain't trying to be on no sex tape type shit. I ain't trying to be on none of that. No secret recordings. None of that. So if that's what works for you, go ahead and jack or two with the camera rule. But that don't work for me.
Jack or two
I don't put my business out there like that because I don't trust people. Because nowadays they just screen record your shit and your whole business is out in the street. And you ain't even get paid for it. So I'm just saying, if you're gonna do that, be cautious. It's safe. Other ways, like Yuri said with the glory hole. Make a portable glory hole and sanitize the house and everything and make a system when you text them, they come in, whatever, how you want to do it. Or you could just, find one person that you trust and, you go get your COVID test. I'm going to go get my COVID test and we're going to come together and this is going to be me and you and we just going to, somebody, I call it, we got to make a name for it, a COVID-ationship or something, a situationship, a
co-relationship.
A COVID-relationship.
Well, the thing with trusting one person is that person, like a lot of people, if you ever see those HIV campaigns, they got it from somebody they trusted. So you can't really trust these people. So it's like, you might as well take the risk or whatever, and be safe with the risk, because the person that you trust may not even be being trustworthy. So
you're right about that. We're just putting the facts out there. Again, you might be able to find someone you trust. Don't mean everybody's a liar. Come on, let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you might could trust somebody, but yeah, like the ads say, they got it from somebody they trust. So it's a risk that you take. So since you're out here taking the risk, dump up the last step, I guess. At the last one, it's just.
I'm gonna tell you this one thing: we all are sinners, and at some point, we all gonna lie. So we might be perfect today. Tomorrow, we might be the biggest hoe, and we gonna lie to you like, baby, everything's still the same.
Listen, if you're gonna be out there hoeing, get you some a whole kit. Get you ass. Get you some 100%
No, but
sanitizer.
it's the one person that you trust, and they just had the whole school bus run the train on.
Oh, so, I ain't worried about it. No, we skipping over them. We're skipping over the trust.
You, and now you trusting them. COVID-19 and out.
Listen, listen. If you're gonna do it, just be safe. How about that? And get tested often. From COVID tested, STD tested, HPD testing, OBD testing, anything. Get them all. Get all the tests that you need, because you're doing it anyway. Okay, that was my 2 cents. I think everybody answered this one though.
All right. Okay. All right. Just making sure that was ready. So off of the homo section, feminine top. Facebook group Speak Out. So the image reads, I caught my top, Jay said it, and now I don't want him on my back no more.
You read that. That's how you read it.
Oh, Lord.
Does Majorette Vogue, Jay said, determine masculinity? Okay. And the questions read, is a top supposed to be masculine? Yes or no? What about those who follow up such as a statement with, it's just my preference. I'm entitled to have my own preference. Dan Savage said, and I'm paraphrasing, when gays are younger, they often have trouble accepting feminine dudes because they have trouble accepting the yin in their own yang. But as they grow older, they become more comfortable. Would you say this is simply because of the growth that comes with the age, or because after years in the dating pool, still not meeting their lifetime match, they reevaluate their requirements? Okay. Look, I think on this show, sometimes I don't be as transparent because I have to admit some things about myself. So coming into this gay world, a top